Hey, it's time to dish with D. That's me. We got cicadas today. Thank you for clicking on this video, making yourself a priority. I am Denise. It is Monday. It is Monday after a holiday weekend. I'm here for the Weight Watchers weekly meeting topic and my weekly weigh-in. Timmy did not get weighed this week. He already told me he did not. So, okay, don't have to worry about him because he actually let me know. Okay. It was a holiday week and a half for me. Steve's been off since Wednesday, so it's been a long weekend, and not that I've been eating really terribly, because I haven't. I'm just eating more than I normally eat. And let's be honest, I'm going to be honest because I am honest here. I am going back to WW meetings on Friday, this coming Friday to be in fact. So, you'll mentally think kicked in, well, you know, I'll wait. I'll start on Friday. I did kind of like I said, I wasn't horrific. I wasn't eating my face off. I just ate probably more than I normally eat, which really wasn't terrible, but and things I probably don't normally eat, like the peppermint white chocolate covered almonds. Don't ask why, because I have no idea. But, yes, I will be attending a workshop on Fridays. I'm not sure whether, they've moved it to Sewell, New Jersey. So if you're local to me, I'm going to decide whether to go to the 8:30 or 10:30. I have to decide, because I have to switch an appointment if I do the 10:30. I'm figuring, I think I should do the 10:30 because I have to take the dog out. And I won't rush. And if I rush and it becomes like, oh my gosh, I have to rush, and you know how we find an excuse to be miserable. So I think I might do the 10:30 so I have more time just to mellow out, get the dog, meander around the house, then make my way over. So I think we'll see. I think I can switch between 8:30 and 10:30. It just depends on how the morning goes. That's true too. But I've gained 2 pounds this week. Honestly, I'm not shocked. I didn't, I would do it. Did I have an I don't care attitude? A little bit, I did. I had a High Point burger bun. Normally I would put mine in a wrap or, but now I thought, oh, what the hell? Or sometimes I haven't been able to find the light rolls I used to get. I'm not sure why. I haven't been able to. I used to get them and I would individually wrap them and put them in the freezer. So I have to find, maybe I'll check out Nutrition if they have the 647. Well, no, my store does have 647. They don't have their brand of light bun, so they do have they do. I just didn't buy them. What I did was I would put each one in a little sandwich bag and then put them in a freezer bag, so I would just pull out one for me. So yeah, I had a High Point bun. It had seeds on it, like those seeded bun, yeah. Enough said about that. That bun was probably 5 points. With my beef burger. Now, I would have still had the beef burger, but I would have had a 2-point bun. So I would have saved 3 points right there. Maybe I didn't even scan, it could have been 6 points. I have no idea. See, when you don't scan, you don't know. When you don't track, you don't know. Lesson right there. You don't know what you did wrong because you didn't track it, Denise. So yeah. Might have been the Hershey chips that I've been eating because they have the flavors of yeah, that could have been it too. A lot of things going on. It's fine though. I'm not upset because when I made the decision, I said to myself, because I do talk to myself, Denise, you do realize that this is good. Okay, but you are starting on Friday. So again, if you saw my video on Wednesday, which was honestly, I didn't think it was as good as it was. I had many people reach out to me, and I kind of looked back. I watched it back because I don't watch these types of videos back because I don't have to. They're straightforward. It's just one shot, one take and done. I don't really need to watch those back. Vlogs I have to because I have to piece them together. So I really don't remember what I said. And it's kind of like a rambling. I just kind of chatter. And I went back and I'm like, ooh, girl, you just said that? That's good. So there was a lot. If you didn't see, I will link it in the iCards, which is usually this side, because it's the side of my watch. I link it in the iCards, and I also put it at the end of the video when you're done watching. You really need, if you're struggling, watch this video. It's so truthful and open, and I was like, ooh, yeah. And I fell right into that this weekend. Totally. That's why I could talk about it, because it's me. But yeah, so I will definitely link that video. So let's get to the topic at hand, because I have to go. We're going out today looking at venues for Timmy. And hopefully my glasses won't fog up, because they did when I first came out. How to respond to unhelpful thoughts. This is a good one based on, I didn't even look at this. And the funny thing is, I made the decision when I have this thought, I have to make this clear, conscious decision, because I'm not going to feel guilty about it. I'm not going to sit here and go, oh my God, why did I do that? Why? No, I know I made that decision, and I have to own it, and I have to move on. And I did. All right, Beth Jane is back. You may not be able to completely turn off your brain when it questions your abilities, downplays your progress, or tries to convince you to give up on your journey, especially after a setback. But you can respond with hard facts that change the conversation. Yes, again, just because I had a 2-pound gain, does that mean I'm giving up? Oh no. It's so normal to have a setback. You just can't wallow in that setback. And sometimes, again, based on that video that you'll see, we sometimes look for that to not be on plan. You know, I'm never going to do this. Why even try? You'd rather eat than face the trying. And I don't want to see that. I don't want to see anybody give up on their health because they value food more than they value your health. Almost you value food more than you value your family, because you're being healthy for your family. So don't let food and eating rule your life. And it could become your best friend, and it shouldn't. And we need to get out of that mindset. Try this. Recognize unhelpful thoughts. Look out for that self-talk that moves you farther from your goals. This is my favorite one. Ugh, I ruined my tracking streak. I can't stick to anything. Why bother trying? That's your excuse to go and eat, because you're justifying it. So no, we don't. Just because you ruined your tracking streak doesn't mean everything is gone to hell in a handbasket, because it's not. If you wanted to, it can, but don't use that as an excuse. And I think we do. We use a lot of things as an excuse maker. I've used them all. I have. Give yourself a reality check with these 2 questions. Are there facts to back up that thought? What would I say to a friend who thought this? If I came on here and said that, I know I would get a million comments telling me, don't worry about it. And I'd get those comments from people who listen to their self-talk, which is interesting. So yeah, so you know it. You just don't want to do it because it's easier just to eat. And it's more fun to eat. Oh, absolutely. It is more fun to go eat your face off than it is to be on plan and track and weigh and measure and do the things you're supposed to. It's much more fun just to go and eat that meal. But it's not good for you. And it's not, and I think we've been doing it so long, it's what we think is correct. And it's not. We have to retrain our brain to see this is correct. I have to, and it's going to take a while before your brain actually catches up and says, Denise, you need to do this. And you're like, all of a sudden you're like, yeah, and it pulls you back. Respond with a new thought. Acknowledge the reality of what happened and the more helpful thought of what action you can take next. Exactly. Admit it happened. Yes, I ruined my tracking streak. Is it the end of the world? No, it's not. Losing my streak is a bummer, but tracking has kept me aware of my eating. Missing one day doesn't change that. I can go back and track now and start a new streak. Yes. And you should. And sometimes with streaks, I think we put too much emphasis on, I've tracked this many days. Because I'm going to be honest and put myself out there and say this. I think it's more reality not to have a streak. Because we've been here for how long at this place? All of a sudden to be perfect the first time out of the gate, or very rarely ever happens. So don't put too much emphasis on streaks and things like that. But it drives some people, so see, that doesn't drive me. It doesn't. I need a little bit more streak, a little more OCD in me, but I don't have it. Let's dive deeper. As humans, it's normal to accept whatever our brain tells us, especially because so many of our thoughts are automatic. Sometimes it works in our favor. For example, telling yourself a nighttime noise is wind, often true, helps you relax so you can go back to sleep. But because thoughts drive actions, when our brain tells us things that are unhelpful and factually incorrect, I totally blew it. I can't do this. Accepting them as truth as truth can make this journey harder or push or push you off track. So step 1 is noticing when they pop up, then fact check them before they impact what you do next. And don't use it as an excuse. I'm telling you, I know people that do it. I've seen it. I've done it. It's an excuse to eat what you want. And my bottom line is, if you want that, find a way to make it lighter. Don't just eat that high point thing. Get creative. Find a way to make your favorite thing so you're not sitting there going off plan for it. We're not suggesting you ignore the realities of setbacks or challenges. Rather, it's acknowledging all the realities. Yes, you made a mistake. You're experiencing difficulty, and you can also learn from it and keep moving towards your goals. A setback is never the end of anything. And I feel like we're all or nothing. We're either all on plan or we're not on plan. We have to find a middle ground, and I'm not saying make setbacks so you have the excuses to eat, but sometimes we're human and it happens. And instead of just beating yourself up about it, try to find the silver lining and try to turn it around. Because if I came out and said any of those things, you'd be right on me saying, oh my gosh, Dee, no. So do that for yourself as well. And I know. And put it in the group. I always say the Facebook group is invaluable. It is invaluable for that purpose because we need help. We need others to help us. We're not self-sufficient humans. We're not. We need other people's input. We need other people's encouragement. And you put that in the group and somebody will sit there and give you an encouraging word. I've seen it time and time again. And it's a great resource. And that's what a community does. It picks you up when you need that. And then once you've been picked up, you'll pick somebody else up. So it definitely helps. And if you're not part of the Facebook group, get on the ball. Join Dish with Dee's Crew on Facebook. It's a private group. It's definitely invaluable. And it's great for somebody who doesn't have a meeting, who doesn't have people to talk to. We're your friends. And that's what's so great about it. So I can't say that's the best and valuable tool you could have. So that is it. Short and sweet today. I got lots to do. And I got right to the point. No mishmashing around here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section below how your week went. What do you have to say about this topic? And have you had setbacks? And do you talk nicely to yourself? Or do you just sit there and just go with that? Like, oh, I lost my tracking street. Why even try? And I'm telling you, before you know it, something like that could set you back 20 to 30 to 40 to 50 pounds. And then you're like, then you finally get out of the fog and you say, how did it get this bad? How did I get this bad? That's why I kind of obsess about my 10 pounds, because I know, well, it's 12 pounds. I know how fast I could put weight on. I know it. And if I don't nip it in the bud, it's going to get worse. And I don't want to be 50 pounds down, up again. I don't. So I need to, remember that. And hopefully going back to meetings and trying, because all you can do is try, have a new mindset when it has to do with Weight Watchers. I'm going to try to track, I think, on the diabetic plan again, because I've done that. Somebody mentioned about switching over to that GLP tracking, because you can track in there. You don't have to be on the medications. And it tracks, I think, proteins and a few other things. I am supposed to do an app tutorial last week. I don't know what happened. Oh, I know. The holidays happened. Everybody's been home. So I hope to get to that this week and just do it in separate parts, because it's way too long to do the whole app because there's way too much there. But I think I'm going to just start with showing you how to track, and we'll go in between those plans and we'll talk about the pros and cons, because I definitely think it can work. You don't have to be on such and such. You don't have to be diabetic to do diabetic plan. You don't have to be on those GLP medications to do that plan. You don't. And it's a different way of tracking, and maybe it might help. So we'll see. All right. That is it. Again, thank you for watching. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, hit that subscribe button. Join us here at Dish with Dee, where we are doing weight loss support chit chat here. And if that's something you're interested in, hit that subscribe button, join our community here, and join us on Facebook at Dish with Dee's Crew. We'd love to have you there. It's a great resource. It is something I think a lot of us need, and it helps. So that is it. I will see you tomorrow. Do I have enough food footage for what I ate today? I don't even know. We'll see. I'll have something. Will go up tomorrow. I'll definitely have something. I did film a few things. Oh, I know what I'm going to put on there. I made a dessert. I'll tell you this real quick. I made a dessert for, we went to a barbecue on Saturday, and his favorite cake is carrot cake, but he's diabetic. So I made a diabetic friendly, sort of friendly carrot cake. I got a yellow cake mix, a sugar-free Pillsbury yellow cake mix, made into a carrot cake. I know. It was really good. Did it add any more points? I don't think it did. But I will show you that clip on that tomorrow's video and how easy it was. And I was taking a chance because I've never done this before. It could have been terrible. But it was absolutely delicious. The only thing that you have to figure out is what you want to ice in it with. But the cake itself was outstanding. So you will see that. I'll put that little clip. I did a little reel on that, so I'll put that in there tomorrow too. So that is it for me. Have a great rest of your day. We will dish another day, my lovelies. Bye-bye for now.